Good afternoon, engineers. So we are still over integration by parts. So that's question 3, Roman numeral 2. We're being told to find the integral of x squared exponent negative x dx. So as usual, we're going to utilize the one which I talked about. The integral of f of x s of x dx is equal to this this first function integral of second function minus the derivative of first function integral of second function. So how we are going to choose our functions? So we're going to use Liate. We are saying logarithmic, inverse trig, algebraic, trigonometric, and exponential functions in that order. So when you look at this one, do you have a logarithmic function? No. Inverse trig we don't have. Algebraic, yes we have. So then our f of x is going to be equal to x squared. Then whatever is going to remain will be the second function, which is e to the power negative x. So now the derivative of this one, f prime of x, is equal to 2x, then s prime of x is equal to negative e to the power negative x. So then we are going to go on and find the integral. So now I'm saying the integral of x squared e to the power negative x dx is equal to the first function, that's x to the power 2, the integral of the second function. So now the integral of this function is negative e to the power x. It's the same as the derivative, so I can even put the integral of s of x is going to be equal to s of x dx is going to be equal to negative e to the power x. So now minus the integral, the derivative of the first function is just 2x, the integral of the second function is negative e to the power negative x dx. And then how this one comes into play is, we know that the d over dx of e to the power f of x is just equal to e to the power f of x, and then d over dx of f of x. So that's how we find this one. And then when finding the integral, it's the other way around. We are going to say e to the power f of x over f of x. So now f of x in this situation, the d over dx of f of x is just negative 1. So this negative 1 will influence the exponent to be negative as well. So when we go back to this one, we are having x squared e to the power negative x dx being equal to negative e to the power negative x x squared. This one will be plus since we've got a negative there as well. Then we can push the 2 outside, where we're going to have e to the power x x times e to the power negative x dx. Then we can use integration by parts for this one as well. So we're going to say let's use this one. You can put this one there if you want to, but I'm just putting it here so that you know that this is actually not part of the whole thing, but just this one here. So now we're going to have our first function. When you use Liate again, it's algebraic. So we're going to have our first function being equal to x, our second function being equal to negative e to the power negative x. So then the derivative of the first function is just going to be f prime of x is just going to be equal to 1. Then the integral of the second function, the second function was positive, sorry. The integral of the second function will be negative e to the power negative x. So then when we apply this to this, we're going to get the integral of x e to the power x to the power negative x dx will be equal to the first function x, the integral of the second function, and we can put the negative there, e to the power negative x, and then minus the derivative of the first function, which is just 1. The integral of the second function is negative e to the power negative x dx. Then the integral of this one, we just have, since this one is negative, when we have the negative again, it's going to become positive. So So e to the power negative x dx is equal to negative x e to the power negative x minus whatever we're going to find in here, the derivative of negative e to the power x will just be e to the power x plus c. So now we can add this one there. We are going to say x squared e to the power negative x dx is equal to negative e to the power negative x squared plus 2. Then whatever is there is negative x e to the power negative x minus e to the power negative x. We can just end there and say plus c. So the integral of x squared e to the power negative x dx is simply negative e to the power x. We can put our x there, minus 2x e to the negative x minus e minus 2e to the power negative x plus c. So then we can factor out what's common there. That's negative e to the power x. So that's x. The integral of x squared e to the power negative x dx will be equal to negative e to the power x, to the power negative x rather, will be equal to x. This one was x squared there, so x squared plus 2x plus 2. Since these are negative, so they will become positive because the negative has already been put outside, plus c. Thus this is the answer. So you can say therefore the integral of x squared e to the power negative x dx is equal to the whole lot of this. So here we applied the integration by parts twice. Or integrated up to here, again integrate. You can integrate by parts as many times as you want, even 3, even 4, as long as in your final answer there is no any integral. So that's it from me. Bye bye. Remember to subscribe, like the video, and also comment and share with anyone who might find this helpful.